Good afternoon, everyone. It is 2 o'clock on August 14th. I apologize for any confusion earlier today. I saw your comments running through when I hopped on about being late and having to delay today. I had jury duty this morning, and so I had to show up, which means I was late for coming on here. So, anyways, odds are you're probably going to be catching the replay because this is not the hour I normally go live on. And unless you get a notification, which I hope you did if you've subscribed to my channel, this is a surprise and you don't know it's happening. So I'm going to go on, and I'm happy for those that are here live with me. And if you're catching the replay, thanks for just hanging in there with me today. It was a little bit of chaos. And even pulling this together, it's kind of funny how quickly we get out. Like if we're out of our element and routine, I'm like 2 o'clock. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do this again? Now, 11 o'clock in the morning, I got it down pat. But 2 o'clock, I'm like a little thrown off. So we'll see if this goes smoothly. You know, with me, there's always hiccups. So we'll see how we do. Hi, Ruby and Joan. Thank you so much for coming and showing up this afternoon. I know it's a bit different for me, right, than I normally do. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My gosh. Weird. I normally get done and then go prep my lunch. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about why you're really here. So this week I've been using the Scenic Pumpkin Patch stamp set. This is an online exclusive stamp, meaning you're not going to find it in any published catalog, current catalog, or catalog to come, meaning like the new mini that's about to come out. This is an online exclusive item. It is available right now as we speak. Hello, Linda and Noreen. Hi, everyone. It's your first time watching? Well, thank you. I wonder whereabouts you are in Pennsylvania. I'm in New York, but I'm like in upstate New York. Anyhow, so I was able to order a slew of things from the upcoming mini catalog, and there are a bunch of fall things. However, don't overlook the current fall items that we have already available to us. So if you're like me, I like to get a head start on my fall, my Christmas cards. I like to start them earlier rather than later. It's not like that general card that, yeah, I'll make it now and maybe like send it in 4 months. Like fall and Christmas specific cards are kind of time sensitive. So you need them done kind of sooner than later. So don't overlook this one. I had a lot of fun using it. I'm going to tell you right now, because I showed this in my reel I did yesterday over on Instagram. This is what we would call a distinctive, there we go, a distinctive stamp set. And I was looking to see if it says that anywhere. I don't think it does. You just have to know. You just have to know. Oh my gosh, my grandfather is right outside of Lancaster. Wow, small world. That's crazy. Okay, so this is what we call a distinctive stamp set. So if you were to look at the images, see how there's like some depth in this? Like this is darker and then it gets slowly lighter. And there's this, it's not like a solid pumpkin image. There's depth to it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? See how there's like depth in there? Like some of that is a little darker than others. Okay, this is what we would call a distinctive stamp set. And it's important to keep in mind with our distinctive stamp sets, and I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. Well, this one be when I see a sneak peek. I'll give you a sneak peek. This is another what we would call distinctive. This is Caring Leaves. Caring Leaves. This is a sneak peek of something in the new mini catalog. So again, sorry. See how there's like little dots almost. That's what we would call a distinctive stamp set. When it comes to our distinctive stamp sets, less ink is more ink. You want to apply less ink as opposed to more. And if your ink pads are like mine right now, there's so much humidity in the air that they're so juicy. It's almost like they're over inked, but that's not over inked. It's just so humid. And likewise, in the wintertime, there's not that much humidity and the ink pads will run on the dry side. So what I like to do, let me get my pumpkin pie, because my pumpkin pie was screaming as I was making these cards. And I promise we're gonna make your cards. I promise. But this is very important, I think, to share how to handle your, Sorry, I'm thinking and doing at the same time. How to handle your ink pads when they're too juicy, especially with our distinctive stamps, okay? I think the textured floral stamp set is a distinctive set. Textured floral. Yes, I think you're right, Linda. Yep, you're right. I think you're right. Okay, so what I like to do, let me do a before and after. Where's my pumpkin? I need a pumpkin. Did I not ink? Did I not? What? Oh, I didn't put it on. Okay, so this is one of the pumpkin images. Can't really see it. There you go. Okay, so if I were to ink this up, now it's not that bad. Actually, doesn't feel. I've been pushing a lot on it lately. That's actually not that bad. The other day, Monday, when I was making these cards, it was almost like a solid pumpkin pie stamp. You can barely distinguish these lines. Because I've been pushing on it a lot lately, though, because I've been using it a lot. So, but if we were to take just the side of our acrylic block, you could use the side of an old gift card or credit card. You could even use your bone folder. You're going to stain your bone folder, but you could use your bone folder and just push that ink back down. You can actually see it go a lighter color when you're doing that. And it's not drastic, again, because I've been kind of training this pumpkin pie ink pad all week long, but you can see that, especially look at that one. Look at the difference between those two, a vast difference. So if you have the Scenic pumpkin patch stamp set, which if you don't, you should. It's really fun. I highly suggest that, especially in the summer months when there's lots of humidity, or if you're like in Florida and it's always humid, just take your acrylic block, and then give it a little wipe. And then I just go like that on my chamois and clean it off, and my block is good as new. Okay, so here we go. We're going to make two cards. These are two of the 4 I made this week. The other ones are this one here, which everybody is loving. I don't know if you can, come on, like, I don't know if you can pick it up, but the new embossing folder. Holy smokes, it's basically amazing, and I love it so much. And then this is tomorrow's card. It's a little different. It's following a sketch, and it's different. I did a little masking. So I have my little sheet sitting right here where I cut out the pumpkin so I could give this kind of, they were stacked effect. But those are a little bit more complicated. These cards are just stamps, ink, and paper. And they're only going to take about 15 minutes or so. And I just realized I need to get my blending brushes. Okay. Give or take, because obviously I'm going to need to be pushing down on the ink. So that will take a little bit more time. What else? And I'm probably going to be talking, which will take some time also. But if I were just to sit down and make these cards, they would only take about 15 minutes. Okay. And I'm going to switch up a couple things. I'm going to show you sneak peeks of the new, what is this called? Splendid Autumn Designer Series paper. So pretty. I used it here. I used it there. And I used it here. This will all be available starting September 4th. You can also get a sample of it all in my upcoming product share. Okay. I just realized I have a balmy blue on the garden green. I should probably have done a balmy blue base. Hold on. Let me cut that. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. My original used the garden green, so I naturally cut garden green card base, but if I'm swapping out the designer paper, I should probably swap out my card base. Okay, there we go. So I am going to switch up this pattern here. So fun. It's from the To Market Designer Series paper, on sale right now as we speak. So check that out. And I also forgot a bone folder. Oh, no, I didn't. I just put it to the side, Jamie. Okay, here we go. I don't know if anybody's going to time me, but I think we can do it in 15. Okay. So your card base is balmy blue, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, 212. Okay. And then I'm going to adhere. This is To Market, but I'm going to adhere one of the Splendid Autumn patterns. I debated on putting this one because I like the balmy blue background. It brightens it just a little bit and it brings in those clouds. Okay. Then I have a piece of 3.5. Yes, 3.5 by 4 3/4. And anytime I'm using a photopolymer stamp set, for the most part, almost always, I like to put a little mat underneath it. This just helps sort of absorb the stamp, right? It's not our red cling that have that foam already built into it. The photopolymers don't. Also, I just realized, can someone watching just tell me, are my hands the big screen? I ran into problems with this last week, and I just realized I haven't checked. Are my hands the big screen and my face the small screen? Can someone just let me know? If not, I'll have to big screen it all. Last week, my technology thing was not cooperating. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Ruby. I just wanted to double check because last week I had a little bit of a technology issue. And then these are the colors we're going to bring in. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. I knew I was missing one. I knew it. So simple card, stamp ink paper, but look at all the colors. So I'm using an array. You don't necessarily need all of these. For example, I'm doing 3 separate colors on the trees. You could do 1. If you only had crushed curry, you could do 1. Thanks, Linda, for letting me know. If you didn't have real red, you can make the house pecan pie or even the balmy blue. And if you didn't have balmy blue for the clouds, you could just omit the clouds altogether or stamp a pecan pie off. So the point I'm trying to make is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm using 7 colors, but you can, mix and match and make it work if you have less. That's my point. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to first stamp the grass or hill or ground in garden green. I am going to be pushing down on all my ink pads because if not, it's just not an amazing image. It's an okay image, but it's just not amazing. So, oh, I just remembered I forgot to get the sentiment stamp set out. Am I on screen? Barely. Okay, so that's garden green. We're done with that and can set that aside. Let's do the trees next. Trees are going to be pecan pie. Give you a little bit of a massage. Don't forget to clean your blocks in between. Okay, we're going to stamp the trees kind of to the right. Now you can leave them bare. This is a fall scene. You could easily just leave the trees with no leaves on them. That would totally be appropriate. But because we're doing fall, we're going to stamp the trees. Now these ones, I may not do the little pushy thing. I know I'm going to instantly regret it, but okay, so here's a little tree thing. It's so cute. It's so tiny and cute. And yeah, okay, so pointy side goes down. And I'm going to go crush. Oh no, sorry guys, I got to do it. See, that's just not a great image. I can do better. Look at that. You can see. Can you see? I don't know if you can see like where I pushed down compared to where I didn't. It's a big difference. It's definitely worth just taking that extra second to push. Okay, crush curry. Clean your stamp. And I say that to you because I have to say it to myself. Pumpkin pie. Clean your stamp. You're stamping with me. This is a reminder for you and a reminder for me. And then Cajun Craze. So cute. Gosh, I love it just like that. Now, you know me, guys. Hello, my name is Jamie, and I'm a sucker for clean and simple cards. I love it just like that. Like, put the sentiment still with the clouds. Super cute. But we're going to go one step further and make a house. So we have a cute little fence. I don't know if there's an up or... Nope, there is definitely an up and a down. So make sure you get that right. It's going to go next to our trees. Don't put the black away yet. We're going to need it for the roof. Oh, I didn't put the roof on a block. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting one. Real red for the house. Give it a little bit of a massage. Whoops, I didn't clean that one enough. There we go. Next is the house. Okay, now I gotta find the little house topper because I forgot to put that on a block. This guy here. I forgot. And oh gosh, I'm running out of blocks. I'm going to use a ginormous block. It's way oversized, but it's all I got right now. The little roof goes on next. Hopefully I can see what I'm doing. I don't know why I feel. Oh, phew. Okay. I felt like I was doing that a little blind, but we're good. The roof. Okay. I'm making a pile of all my ink pads. Hopefully they don't come tumbling down as I'm stamping. And then we're going to do some clouds. Oh, I need the black again. I guess I shouldn't have put that away. That was silly. Okay, we're going to, this is Balmy Blue, which did not feel very juicy. So I guess I didn't have to massage it, but I did. Okay. We're going to do one cloud. And then another cloud. That's so cute. How am I in time? Okay, I have 3 minutes. I can do it. And then for the birds, I'm going to take the pumpkin stems and use them as birds. Which, by the way, this stamp design is from, oh gosh, what's her name? Mary, I think it's Mary Bush. I saw her card and I thought it was absolutely stinking adorable. And so this is my take on it. Done. And I forgot to grab the sentiment. So sentiments are going to come from the Simply Said. I wanted a thinking of you. I wanted a scripty thinking of you, but I couldn't find one that was the right size. And I wanted to nestle it down here and I just couldn't find it. So I'm like, okay, we'll go with the scripty one from Simply Said. Works just fine. I wanted a little bit more cursive-y, pretty, but this works. Okay, dimensionals. Where are my dimensionals? Here they are. 2 minutes. I got time. I was even talking and I even massaged all my ink pads. We're good. No, that was 10 minutes. Didn't I say 2:12? So we're really good on time. This is like a card under 10 minutes. Where's my card? That's not my card. Where's my card? Here's my card. Okay. On the front it goes. Done. Done, 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 done. Now, granted, I didn't cut paper. I guess the extra 5 minutes could be allotted to the time cutting your paper. I had already. Well, I did cut the card base. I will say that, right? So, same design. I think it's totally different feels. To me, this feels cozier and more fall. This one feels fresher, and maybe this would be a great like congratulations on your new house. Like it just feels more upbeat and happy. It doesn't necessarily feel too fall. If I had stamped the trees in green, it wouldn't feel like fall at all, but this one definitely feels like fall. This one I can almost hear the geese flying south, right? So card number 1 done in less than 15 minutes. Done. Okay, now I need to swap out everything because I need to get this card ready. So you're going to have to hang in with me because I don't have too many blocks. I basically have 1 of every size and 2 of a couple of sizes. And so that means if I'm doing something like this where I need a bunch of blocks, I have to clean and mount, which is what you do, I'm assuming. So I'm just like everybody else. I need a little twirlies, but I'm going to put it on a smaller one. Where'd that go? I need a little twirlies. Did I grab the pumpkins? I have that pumpkin. I have that pumpkin. I need the smaller pumpkin. I can't reach. Now, when I do the smaller pumpkins, I need to remember which way is up. When I did my sample card, I accidentally stamped them upside down. And then the the little tops of them didn't fit. So I have to remember to stamp everything right side up. Okay, did I grab everything I need? Oh, the fence. Hello, the fence. Are we good? I think we're good. I just need to clean. What do I need to clean? Because we're not going to make birds. We're making, oops, stems. Oh, you know what? I cleaned the wrong one. This is the one I needed to clean. Okay. I'm not very organized. I was more organized for card 1. But we're good. We're good. I got this. I so have this. I need blocks. Yeah. Linda, sometimes I'm like, why don't I just invest in like 20 of each size? Because the cleaning gets old after a while. But it's what I have. Okay. So let's just talk about this card for a second before I dive in and make it. The first thing I did is I stamped my images, okay? But then it was stamped images on a white background, and I wanted a little bit more color in the background. So I came in with blending brushes, and I added just a little bit. You can see I have an oops down here. I added just a little bit of garden green and then balmy blue to the sky. And I like the way it looks, but I think I'm going to do it a little differently. I think I'm going to brush and then stamp, because I think I'm going to be able to get a darker background. I was afraid to make my pumpkins green, so I didn't really add a lot of color. But I think I'm going to like that better. So, okay. So card number 2, here we go. Which, by the way, can we also say, I'm kind of silly, and I didn't realize that you could just keep stamping this fence. Like, I'll show it to you when. Am I the only one that takes a little while to realize these things? Okay, I need to pull in my garden green and my black. What colors do I need? I'm still stamping the house red. I'm still using pecan pie, and I need pumpkin pie. Okay. Okie dokie smoky. Here's my sample. Here we go. I'm going to try a little different. So, am I on screen? I am. Okay. So, a little garden green. Go off first. You don't want that big glob of ink. Okay. You want subtle. Less is more. You can always build the color and add more, but you can't take away. And I want the inside to have color, but not be too intense. However, I can let there be more color around this. This is what I couldn't do on my sample. I couldn't really build the color on the edges. I was struggling. A little bit more in the belly. Okay, so we're going to see. In theory, this should work, and in theory, it's going to look amazing. Balmy blue. Again, getting the blob of color off. You want the subtle. You want it to look smooth. You shouldn't be able to see circle marks. You shouldn't be able to see like sponge mark. Did I already say that? No, sponge marks. It should be a nice, subtle, smooth color that goes on. If you go straight to your paper, it's going to be that, and that's not the look. If that's the look you're going for, then go ahead, go for it. But I really want a nice, smooth, subtle, soft, and I want it a little darker around the edges, because I can do that because my stamped images aren't going really on the edges. Okay, let's see. I like that. I like it. It's perfect. Here we go. What time is it? 2:26. I can't do the math. What's 15 minutes from 2:26? Actually, I really probably should have started my counter already, but I forgot. Okay, we're going to start first with pecan pie. We're going to stamp the fence. We are going to need pecan pie again in just a second, so don't put it away. Now, oh, see, it's already boogered up. So give it a little bit of a massage. It's amazing. I lost my own. It's amazing how quickly that ink goes right back up, like crazy fast. So yeah, if you're making a couple cards, you're going to have to push the ink down every single time. This is much better. I can tell already. Okay. See, like, I don't know if you can tell, but that is like one big bloop, whereas this has a little bit more detail to it. Close it up, but don't put it away. And then grab your pumpkin pie. We're going to do all of our pumpkins at once. This one is going to need a massage also. Might as well. Look at that. It's crazy how different that looks. Well, yeah, ended, sort of. I got delayed. I got it pushed off to October, so I'll have to go back, but better then than today. Okay, so one pumpkin and pumpkin pie. There's 3 different sizes, so that's like the largest. Now we're going to do the medium. And then we're going to do the smallest. And this is the one that I messed up. You have to make sure that you're stamping them right side up, or else your stems. Okay, it's got to go that way. It's got to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Not up, down, up, down. Okay, down, up, right? Yes. Those are the ones I stamped wrong in my sample. Oops. I did not allot too much room for those trees, so they're going to have to go. They're going to have to make it work. Okay, bring your pecan pie back in. We're going to stamp the trees, which are somewhere here. Good. There they are. They're going to have to hang off because I did not leave a ton of room for them. Trees, and then we have stems. Now for the stems, don't stamp them completely on. They should overlap the pumpkin just a little bit. So like half on, half off is how. And again, I did that wrong the first time, so learn from my mistakes. Okay, and then we have, nope, this one goes to this one. Yes, okay. Again, a little bit on, a little bit off is best. How about there? Beautiful. And then this one, they should all line up. So if they're not lining up, flip them around. Awesome. Okay. Am I missing any? Oh, I did a tree over there. I really should have stamped this pumpkin lower. I may not put the house on this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Right? Because I like put everything higher than in my sample. Let's do the little curly cues. So I did one down here. Hold on, how's that stamping? Yep, let's give it a massage. Oops. My blocks always fall. Do they fall on for you? Okay, one. And then I kind of connected them. 2. And then I did another one over here because I just think they're so stinking cute. Right? I'm so torn about whether to do a house or not. I know. But I got to switch to Tuesdays. So in October, I can still do my live. But at least I won't have to cancel it. Oh, no. What do you think? I feel like we should just omit the house. But the house is so cute. No, we're going to do the house. I'm sorry. Because it's so cute. I have to. Can't not do it. Okay, so we're going to do another tree. This could be a very bad idea. To be determined. See, it's like, well, I guess that one is too, like in the sky. Okay, so this I'm going to work left to right just to make sure I have enough space for everything. And then I'm going to do, yep, I did a fence. Beautiful. I really liked the red house, so I'm going to keep the red house. I thought it was just a nice pop of color. And did I take the house off the block? I did take the house off of a block. Okay, listen, I'm going to throw it on the same block that I have my sentiment. It's going to work. I promise. Okay. And then we need to do this one. I did. Ooh, that would have been bad. Ooh, that would have been really, really, really bad. Cross contamination, but I caught myself. So we're going to do another fence. And we need a roof. Okay. I do like the house. It doesn't look like it's floating in the sky. Right? Right? Is it just me? Okay. So this is going to go. Oh, I didn't do the card base yet. Silly Jamie. Okay. So garden green, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. I'm going to use the pattern I used. Okay. So it's the opposite this one, which is in the Splendid Autumn Designer Paper. I have to get used to the names. You know, when there's a new catalog and you're like, wait, what's that name again? I don't remember names. So oops. This is, again, one of the papers in my product share. You can go to productshare.jamieb.com to find the details. I haven't put it yet at my campsite, but I will be. So you can also just go to jamieb.com. I'm going to mat this. Oh, Donna, I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm live right now, Donna, because I had to postpone. Okay, so I wanted it matted. You could put that straight on and that would be fine, but I'm Jamie and I have to mat just about everything under the sun. So, which, by the way, I didn't give you this measurement. This is 3.25 by 4.5. It's a little bit smaller than the previous one. Sorry, guys. Believe me, I did not want to be there. I did not want to be on jury duty. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, get down. What time did I start? 26? Did I start at 2:26? I'm well within 15 minutes, right? Someone do the math. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oops. Oh my goodness. They're growing, I swear. I didn't do the sentiment. I forgot it. I'm like, I'm missing something. The sentiment, Jamie. Oh my gravy. Okay, so I need a piece of, I have a piece over here of crumb cake. I'm going to cut it a 1/2 inch thick and about 2 inches wide or so. I completely forgot about the sentiment. I'm like, there's something missing. It's a beautiful scene. I'm missing something. Hello. I'm going to use a Simply Said again because honestly, it's my go-to right now and it covers all the sentiments. If you're looking for a sentiment only, inexpensive, this is a great one to go for. Oh my gosh, I have no blocks. Okay, I'm putting it on the opposite side of my roof because that's how we're at. That's where we're at right now. So a 1/2 by 2 inches. I'm going to stamp in garden green on crumb cake. Beautiful. And then, guys, I totally forgot. I didn't take it out. Hold on. Let me grab it. Hello, Terry. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Today was just all sorts of different. Natural Tones linen thread. Who loves linen thread? I love linen thread, the like regular one. I use it all the time. I don't even know how many packages that I've been through over the years. Let's just say a lot. And so Stampin' Up, this is in the new mini and it's got 3 different colors. I'm assuming it's Cajun Craze, Garden Green, Night of Navy, I think. But I'm going to use the Garden Green one. Thank you, Stampin'. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy that we have this. So I'm going to do a little thing of adhesive on the back and I'm going to do a little windy. So I start there, roll it over on itself, roll it over on itself, and call it a day. Hold on, that's bothering me. You go there. Oh, that's why. Hold on. You go there, and then you go there, and then, yes, that looks better. If I were my dimensionals, I'd be right here, of course. Hold on, I need minis. I didn't leave enough room. Actually, I think on my sample I used minis too now that I think about it. So a mini here. I know. I'm so, like, don't hate me, all you summer loving people, but I'm so ready for fall. I'm over the heat. I want my windows open. I don't want to be sweating my brains out when I go outside. Like, I'm ready for the cooler days. An apple pie. Okay, so I'm going to tuck the sentiment right here in the corner. I didn't snip the banner, so this one in the banner. No banner. And maybe give it just a little bit of a haircut. Not much. There you go. Ta-da! That one was also within 15 minutes. Granted, I wasn't cutting cardstock that was already cut, but let's say you could err on the longer side and say they took 20 minutes, and you'd still be well to go. So 2 cards using the Scenic Pumpkin Patch stamp set. I love how you can totally go pumpkins, go pumpkin patch with it. Or you have these other really sweet images that you can make. Like, again, if you stamp these trees green, that is just an everyday, it's not a fall specific card. It's an everyday card. Or you can really embrace it and go fall. So really versatile. In the online exclusives now, so you can get it now, early head start on all your fall stamping and all your fall projects, and it's just a really great one to have. So Scenic Pumpkin Patch. I'm going to JamieB.com is my catch-all link. You can shop off that link. You can join off that link. You can follow me on social media. Get my weekly email. I'm also today going to pop in links for my upcoming stamp camp and my upcoming product share. So be on the look for those. Definitely check out JamieB. You need to spell my name right. JAIMIEB.com for all the things. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you made it here live or if you're catching the replay, thank you so very much. Hope to see you back next week. Same time, same place, right here. And until then, happy stamping, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.